answer on that?
Please.
Yes. Sure.
So my observation of last whatever years, over 2 decades, about taking the medication, definitely the Ayurveda medication works. The problem comes when the patient does not follow the regime of diet, the ahara. You take the medicine and you have the wrong ahara, you will nullify the effect or bring the effect of the medication also down. So ahar, vyavahar, vichar, all the three things have to be incorporated to get a success of the treatment which you are taking. So what happens is you give the medicine, patient goes back home and eats all the wrong non-seasonal vegetables or non-seasonal fruits, wherein the effect is nullified. So even that aspect is to be taken into consideration, and the results are 100% there. And I'll give you a live example. My mother is 90 years old, suffers from chronic asthma. She's not on nebulizer, she's not on any inhaler, only Ayurveda, and she walks, she does everything. And that's the proof that Ayurveda works, even on asthmatic patients.
Thank you. I'll take the second question to ma'am herself. Ma'am, you can talk about this. I think we were watching, Swami Ramdev recently, yesterday only, in fact, on the India TV. So it's about Kapha, Vat, Pitta.
Yes.
So that is central to the Ayurvedic system?
It is.
So can you elaborate? How do we, a common man?
Every body is different. So how I explain is that there are 5 elements in the universe: air, space, fire, water, earth. And what we say is our body is made of the Panch Mahabhutas. So we are the hologram of the universe. So the first 2 elements, air and space, makes the first element of our body called Vata. And then comes the fire and water, which makes the Pitta. Earth and water makes the Kapha. Now, when I observe people, if I was observing him, I keep looking, and it is so much ingrained in my system now. He's a Vata, she's a Pitta, he's a Kapha. And that talks about their personality, their body frame, and what they are prone to, and how they can take care of it. So yes, that's integral, that's the base of Ayurveda.
Thank you, ma'am.
My pleasure.
Maybe some other questions from other fellow journalists.
Yeah, please. Anyone else ask any questions?
Sir, the way people are facing new disease today, right?
New
Disease facing today. So, our Ayurveda medicine can assure the peoples that medicines cure the disease.
See, new diseases will come, but Ayurvedic concept covers all those diseases. The Ayurvedic concept of Vata, Pitta, Kapha and the Sapta Dhatus and Trimalas, there only the dosha and dusya we call. This dosha dusya samurchana is the one we have to study. How much Vata is vitiated, how much Pitta is vitiated, or how much Kapha is vitiated, and how it is intermingled with these dusyas, what we say. When we understand that the disease, if you don't know the disease, even then we can cure. And it is told in Ayurveda, Vikara Nama Kushalo Na Jikriyat Kadachana. That means if you don't know the name of the disease, even then you should not fear. You can treat that by knowing the doshas. Again, when the new disease has established, we have to study that disease and understand it in an Ayurvedic way. Then surely we will be able to treat that. There is no any problem in treating. And Ayurveda has great number of medicines and medicinal plants, and there is no doubt that Ayurveda can give answer to each and every new disease.
So there's a disease, PCOD. It's not a disease, it's a lifestyle kind of, sedentary and obesity, and more with celebrities. So now the common man, the women, girls are facing that. So recently we was speaking to a star, Bhagyashri. So she said that it's addressed to ma'am and you, sir, that how do you take care and how do you prevent this from happening? Means, now it's happened, then we are looking for a cure, but how to do the prevention at the first stage?
I think she may be better in that.
Ma'am.
So again, going back, when you say lifestyle again consists of what? Ahar, vyavahar, vichar. So the first thing is you need to look at the food which we are eating. Now the food habits which I see, there's a drastic change which has come over the years. Our Indian food is the most balanced diet. It has got all the rasas in it, all the tastes in it. Wherein when we go for, there is nothing wrong in having international cuisine. I don't say Italian food is bad or the Chinese food is bad. But if you make it a lifestyle of having these quick fixes of food, they will bring in conditions. Food has to have a prana, the life force energy in that. Till the time it is not there, how do you expect your body to be in an optimum level of being in a healthy state? It is not possible. That's one. Wrong diet when I talk about is indulging in food which is not meant. So in Ayurveda we also say prant virudh. Like this is not local to my country. We are gorging on that. Exercise, which is your vyavhar, lifestyle, food, which are stress levels have gone up. The kind of life we are living, we are not connecting with our own selves. Meditation, walks, all these things are important, and definitely I will not even talk about anybody else. At our place, we have cured a lot of PCOD patients, and we have the proofs in black and white. It's documented. You can cure it. Starts from within you. Start changing your lifestyle. You can change it.
Thank you. Just one last, like Sarai Kali Khan in Delhi, we have this Ved Trigunaji, his father was a very eminent Ayurvedic. So I happened to go there several years back, a decade back. So this was for treatment of a kind of a tumor. And he was very confident that it would happen, the cure would happen. So I just want to know, for the general awareness, that these kind of diseases where tumor builds in, you have it's a brain thing where the infarcts develop into a kind of a tumor. So how does how do you Ayurveda comes in there? That's going to be serious treatments.
Of course, Ayurveda, in initial stages, Ayurveda can tackle. But once it crosses that initial stage,
It has to be operated.
condition,
Yes,
so
sir.
that it should be treated with the emergency medicine or emergency, whatever the modern system, surgical procedures if required, that also is to be done. But first prevention of that, then in the first stage we can give medicines and cure also. We call Arbudha. Arbudha Chikitsa is there in Ayurveda. So according to the Arbudha Chikitsa protocol, we treat it, and initial stage we can give that.
Right. Thank you very much.